What if you had everything you ever wanted? More money than you could spend, more fame than you could handle, more power than you knew what to do with. What would you do? Would you change the world? Would you use your influence for good or for chaos? What if you kept pushing for more and more? When would you stop? Would it ever be enough? Now what if I told you one man did all of this? No man should have all that power. This is the story of Kanye West, a visionary, an icon, a genius, a man who came from nothing, built an empire, set it on fire, and kept dancing in the flames. Kanye wasn't just great, he was an unstoppable force, until he met his ultimate match, himself, the come-up, the birth of a visionary. Before the controversy, before the billions, Kanye West was just a hungry kid from Chicago with something to prove. In the early 2000s, he was hired as a producer-rapper. But to those around him, he was just a producer, and a damn good one. He made hits for Jay-Z, Alicia Keys, Ludacris, but he wanted more. The labels didn't see it. Even his own mentor, Jay-Z, didn't see it. So Kanye did something crazy. He ignored them all. He bet on himself, poured everything into his music. A rapper talking about a car accident, a rapper talking about religion, a rapper who wasn't a gangster, who wasn't about the streets. No way this works. Right? Then, 2004, the college dropout drops, and hip-hop wasn't ready. Soulful samples, orchestral beats, Through the Wire, recorded with his jaw wired shut. Jesus Walks, a radio hit about God, unheard of. People weren't just listening, they were obsessing. Then came Late Registration, another massive success. Kanye wasn't just competing, he was dominating. Then, 2007 happened. The moment that changed everything. By 2007, Kanye's confidence was at an all-time high. So he did something only Kanye West would do. He moved up his album release date to go head-to-head with the biggest gangster rapper in the game. 50 Cent versus Kanye West. Curtis versus Graduation. Gangster rap versus artistic evolution. Hip-hop held its breath. The result? Graduation outsold Curtis. And just like that, the era of gangster rap was over. Kanye didn't just win a sales battle. He changed hip-hop forever. He had everything now. Success, respect, power. But there was something he had long before all of this. Something that kept him grounded. His mother. Kanye wasn't just confident. He wasn't just cocky. He was the way he was because of one person. The one person who always believed in him. Donda West, Kanye's foundation. She wasn't just his mother, she was his foundation. An English professor who taught him about words, poetry, and storytelling. The first person to see his genius. The only person who could keep him in check. She wasn't just his biggest supporter. She was his anchor. And then, November 10th, 2007. A routine surgery, a tragic mistake, and just like that, she was gone. Kanye didn't just lose his mother, he lost himself. A beautiful, dark, and twisted fantasy. Kanye was still on top, but something had changed. His confidence, now unchecked. His ambition, now limitless. His anger, now aimed at everything and everyone. He interrupted Taylor Swift at the VMAs. He lashed out in interviews. He became hip-hop's biggest villain. But he never stopped innovating. 2010, he drops My Beautiful, Dark, Twisted Fantasy, a masterpiece. Critics called it the greatest album of the decade. But behind the scenes, Kanye was spiraling, still grieving, still searching for something to keep him grounded. Then, Kim Kardashian enters the picture. Kim wasn't just a reality star. She was someone who understood the spotlight, someone who understood him. With Kim, Kanye found something he hadn't had since Donda: family, stability, a partner. 2014, they get married. Kanye wasn't just a rapper anymore. He was a cultural icon. His Yeezy brand explodes, deals with Adidas, Balenciaga, Gap. 2019, Kanye officially becomes a billionaire. The billionaire fall, from untouchable to canceled. Kanye thought he was untouchable. No matter what he said, his music still sold. His shoes still sold. His influence? Unshakable. He had danced on the edge of controversy before, pushed the boundaries like no one else. The result? He walked away bigger than before. But in 2022, he didn't just push the boundaries, he obliterated them. It started with a tweet. "I'm going DEFCON 3 on Jewish people." The internet exploded. Brands that once fought to work with him cut him off in an instant. Adidas, gone. Balenciaga, gone. Gap, gone. A fortune that took decades to build vanished overnight. $2 billion gone. And for the first time, the world wasn't waiting for his comeback. The Kanye of today. The point of no return. Kanye isn't just controversial anymore. He's radioactive. His Super Bowl Yeezy ad pulled. His music banned in some spaces. His legacy hanging by a thread. Then, he introduces his new wife, Bianca Tensori, a near clone of Kim. A woman who never questions him. Paparazzi swarm as she steps out, draped in nothing but sheer fabric. Kanye's latest statement? Or another cry for control? But he doesn't stop there. His rants get darker, more erratic, more hateful. Anti-Semitic remarks, conspiracy theories, supporting Diddy, spiraling deeper and deeper. Where does it end? Is there an end? Kanye isn't just off the rails, he's off the cliff. And in his mind, he's still soaring. But in reality, he's falling. And it's only a matter of time before he hits the ground. Unless he pulls off the impossible. Because this is Kanye West, the same man who built himself from nothing, who defied the odds, who always found a way back. But this time it seems like he has gone too far. Yeah, I know that he made graduation, but that was almost 20 years ago. Times have changed. No late registration is going to make up for it. So now I'll ask you, is Kanye West finished? Or does he have one last comeback left? Drop a comment and let me know. And if you want more deep dives like this, hit that like, smash that subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.